What's up, friends? Welcome to the live Wednesdays live. So today's going to be short. Just wanted to make an appearance here, and say hi. Hopefully, everybody's doing good. The new year is upon us. Hopefully, you've got some good plans for this year to better yourself. I always say you don't have to make big changes as long as it's a small change. You're headed in the right direction. I'm going to be making a video pretty soon on the books that I recommend for this year. I've read these books in the past couple of years, but I've been working on my new video today for a better part of the day. So I thought I was going to be able to put it out today, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. I might just wait until Sunday, but this is probably the most effort I've put into a video. So hopefully it turns out pretty good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. It'll be real quick. What's up, Eric? It's going good. How's everything with you? Happy New Year, Insidious. How's it going? Hopefully, you guys are having a good New Year so far. We're only a couple days in, but um, it's going good for me. So I hope it's going good for you. But yeah, if you guys got any questions for me, I could stay a little bit longer. Um, but I didn't write anything down today, so I don't have any topics to talk about. How come you're not feeling well, Insidious? What's up, kicking it with Rob and Tara? How's it going? Happy New Year. Uh, for UTI, I usually, of course, drink a lot of water, and then I usually take, let's see, it's oregano oil capsules for they're really good for infection. I've noticed because I try to stay away from pharmaceuticals as I talked about. But yeah, just water and those. Those are really effective, at least for me. So the oregano oil pills, I definitely recommend them. They've helped with a lot of different um, issues, colds, infections, stuff like that. So, oh, she's doing good. The cat and Ezra, she's doing awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured you guys were um, together, but I just didn't know who was who. Yeah, oregano oil pills. So they have they've responded. My body has responded really well to them. So take them. You don't want to take them for too long. I usually do about 7 days or so. I've gone a little bit longer, but you're not supposed to take them for too long because they're kind of harsh on the stomach. So, but yeah, I mean, try them out, see how they work. Basically, for the flushes, I just drink a ton of water, and I already drink waters a lot of water, so I drink a little bit more. But yeah, it it definitely helps. And then I to be premeditative or whatever, however you want to say it. I take D-Manos every day, and I do cold pressed cranberry juice every day, just like a small, really small glass of that. And that seemed to keep them at bay. I have a suprapubic catheter. Yep, indwelling catheter. Trying to think of anything else. There's also a thing. I don't know if you guys know the Angry Quad. There's also a really good tea that he's got that he sells. It's called Comfort Tea, and I've tried that for UTIs a couple times, and it definitely works. The stuff in it is pretty effective. So you might want to try Comfort Tea. I think it's Comfort Teas with an S.com, but you can just type it in Google Comfort Teas, and think it's the first website that'll pop up. So, oh, that's cool. Yep, good guy. Very knowledgeable, and it's cool that he um, doesn't let the injury get in his way. That's for sure. One of the most hands-on person people I've ever seen with a spinal cord injury. When you that can't actually move their fingers, it's actually pretty amazing to see him use like hand tools and stuff like that. It's awesome. I love it. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to recommend about UTIs. Yeah, I'm gonna install when I get a um, my own place. I'm gonna install the tower of power because he sent me one too. I just can't make any modifications in this apartment, which is unfortunate. Can't really put anything on the wall, so but it helps out a lot of individuals. That's for sure. That's what we're all here for, though, is to help each other. So, yeah. So, yeah. Unfortunately, that's something we have to deal with is the UTIs. I had a big issue with them in the beginning until really I started drinking a lot of water, eating healthy, exercising. I get them like once a year on average now. Sometimes I don't even think, I think I got one last year. And then the year before that, I don't think I got any. So yeah, just try to eat healthy too. Try to put a lot of vitamins in your diet that comes from vegetables and fruit, like green leafy vegetables are really good. A lot of iron and vitamins that are can absolutely help. But those are the recommendations I have for UTIs. Yeah. So if you guys got any more questions for me, yeah. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Tara. Is it Tara or Tara? I'm actually gonna start going to either a private gym or just like a gym like Planet Fitness because I need to hit some different machines to hit different muscle groups. So that'll be pretty cool for this year. And then I'm gonna really focus on driving because I got my license this past spring. Put more effort into the channel. A few more things that I can't even think off the top of my head. But it's going to be a good year. Definitely a busy year. I got to learn how to transfer. Um, Tara, yeah, okay. You got to learn how to transfer out of my bed into the chair. So I'm going to start doing groundwork. Promise that to Sean there, Angry Quad. So yeah, it's going to be a busy year for sure. Yeah, it was pretty cool to get my license. That was it's one of the most challenging things I've done in a while since I got injured. That was pretty crazy to do that. Took me about 9 months to get it, but um, when the first day I did it, I was like, I could barely even turn the wheel. It was like, luckily my neighborhood's got like a few roundabouts or whatever the heck you want to call them, cul-de-sacs. And there's like a road that goes to the second complex. So I was able to stay in my complex and learn that way because, oh man, it was rough for the first couple of weeks. And then I started to get the hang of it and learn some different exercises to strengthen like certain parts of my body and ended up hitting the public roads and so it went pretty well, surprisingly. We kind of had to learn like what exact hand controls to use and the charger or was it a charger? No, it was yeah, Charger. Dodge Charger had the push rock, and then I used the tri pin with a weight, a counterweight to make it easier to turn, and that worked out like a charm. Worked perfectly. Yep, Eric, it's going to be a busy year, that's for sure. Especially with YouTube because I definitely put effort into YouTube, but I would say I was at like 35, 40% because I'd usually make my videos sometimes during the week, but most of the time I would make my videos on Saturdays and then edit and post on Sundays. But now I'm like spending the whole week making this video because I only got a few hours in the day because I got to do the routine in the morning, got to work out, all that stuff. And then by the time I'm done, it's like already like 3 o'clock. So I got a couple hours to work on the video. So got to kind of probably rework my schedule to get more hours in the filming and stuff. And then preparation is crazy trying to do that by yourself with no hand function. Takes forever to prepare, get the mic set up, all that stuff. I usually have help setting up, and then I've got someone that's going to be doing videography. So I'm going to get out into public and start filming there, stuff like that. So I'm going to push my comfort boundaries. Yeah, I had to for Connecticut where I live. You have to go through the little driving school that they appoint for free, which is cool. But they appoint you an instructor with the hand controls, which is nice. And yeah, you got to do that, and then you pay a little bit of money, and they just issue the license. Because I had my license prior, so that was I didn't have to take like the actual DMV driver's course again, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this year was definitely a reflection year, but a lot of things I got way too comfortable. So yeah, got to get out of that comfort zone. That's how we make advancements in life. Take that calculated risk and get uncomfortable. I try to practice what I preach because um, anything I say, I'm doing it myself. So and it's cool to be able to help you guys or help others that are trying to better themselves, even if you don't have a spinal cord injury. If you're just trying to better your life, like I can give my best advice, and we have it a little harder with spinal cord injury. So if you could do anything better with this injury, then it shows that you have drive and maybe inspire some other people to change their lives too. So yeah, Eric, it's important. I know the world is definitely not very handicap accessible, but if you search, you can find a lot of places and do a lot of things, especially if you have a vehicle. I'm blessed enough to have a van right now, so um, I have the option to just go out. So I try to use it as much as possible and actually do things. It's good to have like a good friend with you too that can help you do certain things, and because it's tricky opening doors, all kinds of stuff. It's tricky. You gotta maneuver your way through the world. So I want to do a little bit of traveling. So I'm thinking about doing that pretty soon here, and that's speaking about a challenge. That's going to be a challenge. Have any of you guys have gotten on an airplane at all? Curious if you have. I hope no snow. I don't like snow, but yeah, we're supposed to have a storm. Um, let's see, on Sunday, 1 to 3 inches. Such a mess trying to roll through the snow. My hands get so dirty. But yep, the snow is coming. Glad it hasn't snowed since this in the past, but we got snow coming for sure. Yeah, it's Rob, the flying thing is going to be interesting, so to say the least. I've seen a lot of videos on it. It looks pretty fairly straightforward, but um, definitely going to be a challenge. Where do you guys live, Rob and Tara? I know Eric lives in Mass, which is actually pretty close to me. Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay, my uncle used to live in Pennsylvania, but he moved down to Georgia. Pennsylvania. It's a cool state. The only time I've been there was to visit my uncle, but um, yeah. So traveling, I'm gonna probably go to a warmer climate this winter because I just don't like the cold. I don't. The only reason I'm still um, living in Connecticut is because I'm trying to get my financial situation in check. As soon as I could do that, I moved to Florida, somewhere warm, or maybe even somewhere out of the country. To be honest. Yeah, I think I don't know. I mean, I've heard stories of that they're pretty rough with your wheelchair, but I'm sure there's ways around it. I was actually thinking of if like I have a manual chair and then um, a power chair is definitely I think a little bit more tricky and something that can definitely get damaged easier. But for a manual chair, I was thinking of actually designing a case that you could put it inside of. You can break down my manual chair, fold it, take the wheels off. I was thinking about make like a hard case, almost like a suitcase, to put the chair in so it can't get damaged at all. Unfortunately, you can't do that with a power chair, but um, yeah, might be ways to um, you know really tell the airlines to be careful of the chair. I'm not completely sure because I haven't done it. So yeah, Arizona is awesome. Should go to the Grand Canyon. I went to the Grand Canyon. It was one of the coolest experiences I have um, ever experienced. It's absolutely amazing. It's so vast. It shows really how big the Earth is. It's pretty crazy to go there to see it. Yeah, RV. That would be really cool. That would be. It's the time to do it right now too. I think it's a great time to get an RV and travel the country. I went across country when I was, I think, I can't remember, like 12 or 13, but definitely recommend it. There's so much to see in the United States, so many different landscapes and climates, and just it's an amazing country. Tara, I plan. I want to just kind of you know um, get the experience of flying with a wheelchair, but definitely going to Florida or somewhere warm. I'm not even sure yet. I know people that have family in Jamaica, also Puerto Rico, the Bahamas. So I don't know, somewhere warm and tropical for sure, because that's my type of climate is the tropics. So yeah, Jamaica looks really cool. I love the just the attitude in Jamaica. People, I've got quite a few friends that are actually their grandmothers or mothers were born in Jamaica, and they're really rich, rich people, like rich as in like uh, wholehearted individuals, really nice people. So yeah, but it would be really cool to experience Jamaica, say the least. I got my passport like 4 years ago because I knew I wanted to do traveling, so I just got to put it into use. Yeah, I forgot Bob Marley talks about being rich. They ask him if something about rich, and he talks about being rich in spirit. So that interview is really cool. I definitely recommend looking it up. I think you could even just like type in. It's I guarantee you it's on YouTube. Type in Bob Marley's opinion on being rich. It's really cool how he explains it. Yeah, it's cool to have you guys come to the live. Like, it's nice to actually have um, questions to answer and keep the live going. So I think the longest now has been a half an hour, which is cool to see it going longer. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here at 20 minutes. I got a couple things I want to do for editing and still working on the video. I thought it was going to come out today, like I said, but it's probably going to come out on Sunday. So and then I got another one planned. So that's going to be fun to do. But we'll end it here. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate the questions and always feel free to ask me anything. I'm happy to answer. Try to experience things myself so I can pass it off onto you guys and help you live better lives. All right, Rob. All right, Tara, and Eric. Have a good day, and do something positive for this new year. As always, stay strong, stay active, stay creative, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Adios.